Welcome to Bro Vesting. We're here with our Chief Financial Officer, Brick McAtee. All right, this is my son, and we're going to do something fun today.
Fun? Because the stock market isn't always fun.
So we just got done talking about efficient market theory, and we thought what a great way to show efficient market theory than to do a little case study. So during the month of February, we're going to compare the Bro Vesting portfolio against the performance of these generic stocks that the market tells us are the best for beginners. And we need to know whether or not you buy or sell these stocks. If they're good or bad stocks for this month. And the market says that there's a 50-50 chance of it going up or down. And currently it is valued at its price is its value. And what better way to test that than to ask a 7-year-old whether or not you should buy that stock this month?
I think it's a good idea. It's going to be awful fun.
So he's going to represent the efficient market, and then we're going to be the private investing portfolio to measure against that, and we'll see how it performs. And it'd be really funny if he just crushes it. You never know.
Some child prodigy over here.
Let's go ahead and get started off. The first one I got here is Johnson & Johnson. All right.
It's a family company.
It's a family company.
Great marketing, because I knew that.
All right. So you're allowed to ask one question for each stock, and then we'll answer.
I don't even know what I'm
So you want to know what Johnson & Johnson is?
Who is Johnson & Johnson?
Okay.
Great question. I don't really know.
Okay. Johnson & Johnson owns a lot of smaller companies, but basically they make everyday products that people use, like detergents, shampoos,
soaps,
any household cleaning kind of products. They own a ton of stuff.
Don't they make a lot of baby-friendly products?
Yes, but that's they just make consumer goods that you'd use that they're the kind of things that everybody needs: baby powder, foot powder, all these sorts of things. So that's what they make, Brick. Do you think that is a good buy, or do you think it's a good sell for this month?
Goodbye.
All right, buy Johnson & Johnson.
You heard it here first. Buy it. Berkshire Hathaway.
All right, Berkshire Hathaway. Do you have any questions about Berkshire?
I don't even think it's real.
You don't think it's
I
real?
don't think it's real.
All right.
Warren Buffett is rolling in his grave.
This is Warren Buffett stock. The only thing I think you really need to know about them is Warren Buffett's the richest person in the world, and what they do is mostly insurance.
And the reason why the type of investing Bro Vesting does is because this man right here paved the way for us.
Yep, we kind of just copied the way Warren Buffett does it. Do you think you should buy or sell Berkshire Hathaway this month?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. No.
All right, so let's change it to good stock, bad stock. Is this good or bad stock? Bad stock.
Bad stock.
Bad stock. Get out of your Berkshire now before it crashes.
Sell. Great.
All right.
All right.
Apple.
Apple.
Do you know what Apple is? We're not talking about real apples.
It's a type of company that sells phones.
Yep. You got it. Do you buy or sell Apple this month? Good, bad company. Sorry.
Good.
Good company.
Good company.
Buy Apple. Just went up after its earnings report. Buy it now.
It's only because...
Why? Yeah, tell us why.
It's because if you don't have a phone in the middle of winter, you want to know if it's good to go outside, because you don't know if you're going to freeze to death outside.
Buy a phone so you know what the weather is. Heard it here.
It's really what today's generation is.
What's that?
Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. It is an insurance company.
I don't know.
So when you go to the hospital, right? You say you get sick, you go see a doctor. That costs some money. So what these people do is they share the price. They share the price tag. So let's say you break your leg, it costs $3,000 to have your leg fixed. Do you have $3,000?
No.
So what if I told you there was a company out there that you give them $10 a month and they'll pay for half of that. So now you only have to pay $1,500. Would that feel better than $3,000?
Yes.
That's what they do.
Yep. But you have to pay them every month a little bit of money so that when you do get hurt, they'll pay for most of it. Good stock, bad stock.
Good stock.
Good stock.
Good stock.
Any particular reason?
Because if you break your leg, then you have to give them money, but if you break something, you get more money, so you get more money back. But if you're not getting hurt most of the time of that winter, it'll be bad to do it. So it's kind of both.
Yep. So this is where you hear it. Don't get insured if you're not going to get hurt. If you're going to get hurt, get insured.
Yes.
I've always thought that. It just sucks that you never know whether or not you're going to get hurt.
Of course, this is on here.
What's next?
Comcast.
Comcast.
Do you know anything about Comcast?
No.
I'll try to keep my personal
No.
opinion on this company separate. Basically, Comcast is a giant cable company. They so when you turn on the TV and you watch SpongeBob, they make it so they provide the ability to do that. SpongeBob.
They also do internet.
Internet, yeah. So you can get on your iPhone and check the weather.
I think that's a good one.
Good one.
Good one.
Buy Comcast. It's about to go up. How much? What percentage is it going up this month? You don't know? Smart. Yeah. Bank of America. So you know what a bank is?
Yeah.
This is the Bank of America, which is just the name of a bank.
We happen to live in America, so it's a bank for us.
They're not really connected to America in any particular way, but they have a name that has the word America in it. So, do you think it is a good time to invest in banks?
Yes.
Yes.
Because if you get your car crashed and if you get an accident, you get to have money from your bank you saved.
Okay. So if you get in an accident in the winter, you get to have the money that you put in the bank. So invest in banks.
Invest in them. Intel.
Intel.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. So you know what Intel does?
No.
They make the chips that make computers work.
So if computers work, then that company makes computers work.
Yep.
So like that car makes the computer work.
Yep. Basically, if I was 7, that's about what I could handle. So, good or bad stock?
Don't know.
All right. Try thinking about it a little more.
How many people do you know that
Good.
have a computer?
Probably good.
Good?
Because if you don't have a phone, then you can figure out what so anything you could do on a phone, you could probably do with a computer, and there's probably a little bit more you could do with a computer than
That's true.
A phone. So that's why if you don't have a phone, you should get a computer.
All right, you heard it here. Get a computer so you can check the weather.
Only if you don't have a phone, you can.
Oh, only if you don't have a phone. If you have a phone, you don't need a
I have
computer.
no idea what this is.
All right, we don't want to do. No, we'll do it. Just I'm really curious. Philip Morris. All right. The only thing you need to know about Philip Morris is that they make cigarettes. They do other stuff, but all you need to know is that they make cigarettes. Buy or sell.
None of them. You shouldn't get them.
You shouldn't get
You
this.
shouldn't even have them.
Because when you smoke, it's not good for you to smoke, because when you smoke, you breathe out bad stuff, and you might get other people to catch it. And once you do it, you go want to keep on doing it, and you shouldn't do something that's want to keep on you doing it if it's not good for you.
That's right. Cigarettes are bad. Don't buy cigarette stocks. This is one of those things we talk about, like invest in your values, right? So if you think smoking is a good thing and everyone should do it, then buy cigarette stock. And if you think it's a bad thing and you shouldn't do it, then do not buy it.
If you think everyone should do it, then turn off the video right now.
All right.
Okay. Caterpillar. I had no idea that's what CAT stood for.
Yep.
I had no idea. Okay, so this is a company that, do they manufacture?
Yep.
They must. They manufacture big machines that help put up giant buildings.
Tractors.
They do destruction for
Yep.
the world.
Well, they make the things that people use to do the construction for the world. So you know the big, giant, cool stuff like that tractor?
Those things that have the big scoop on it that dig the holes.
You ever see like those yellow
Yeah.
looking ones? They make all the yellow ones for the most part.
So it's good or bad for this winter? Good or bad? Good.
It's good.
Good.
Buy Caterpillar.
My Caterpillar.
They actually just had a little bit of a price jump, so maybe he's predicting another one.
I don't know what that is.
I do.
I don't know.
The chemical company?
Yeah, they make mostly paints and chemicals.
Oh.
DuPont.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So they make paint and chemicals.
That's good.
vast thing. They make like cleaning supplies and painting and stuff that like you can like glazes that you would put over to finish something.
So it's both. If you bored and you have nothing to do in your house most of the time, then buy it so you can. If you have like an art room, you can paint with it and go to that store and buy some paint so you can just paint in that art room if you don't have anything to do all the time. But if you don't have an art room in your house and you have nothing to do, I mean, I didn't mean to say nothing to do. If you
do have something to do,
and you want to buy that, then you should just give it to our teacher at school.
Okay. So good or bad?
Good for the most part.
Good for the most part.
But some of it bad.
All right, some of it bad. Maybe sell a little bit, but it's gonna go up.
I was actually reading some of that. It's kind of interesting where it's going.
Yeah, for sure. We could definitely look into it. All right, so I think we had a couple other ones that we wanted to try that weren't like on that list. That'd be kind of fun. So one, I wanted to try to do a couple things that you might know that we don't have to explain. So let's try this one. McDonald's.
McDonald's, they make food for people to eat.
Good or bad stock?
Most of it bad because a lot of it's the stuff they give you is not good for your body, but you can get it if you want, but most of it's bad.
All right, so once again, voting your values. Brick says it's not good for you, so you shouldn't buy it.
Only because it's not good food for your body.
That is true. It's not very healthy for your body. All right, Jerry, you have another one?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, that's a drink, kind of drink.
Yep. Soda?
Soda, yeah.
Shouldn't drink it because it's not healthy for your body. It has a lot of sugar in it, and you don't need a lot of sugar if you're a little kid. So
Actually, if you're any age.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yep.
But adults can decide, but they shouldn't do it.
You're right. Yep. Obviously, adults can make their own decisions. Kids are stuck with whatever their parents choose. So Brick's stuck not drinking soda because that's what I choose for him. But I tried to explain at least. It seems like he has a general idea of the things that are good or bad for you. So that makes me feel pretty good.
Soda's bad and good.
All right, Brick, is there any company that we haven't mentioned that you would like to invest in?
Okay, Walmart.
Walmart.
Walmart. Ooh.
You heard it here. Walmart. Why should you invest in Walmart?
What makes Walmart good?
Because they have a lot of stuff that other stores don't have, so if you want to go there, you should go there. But just to let you know, in the morning time, you should go there because in the morning time, most of the people are still sleeping, so there's not a lot of people at Walmart.
That is some sound tactics right there.
Morning time, so that's why you should go in the morning time before it gets busy. Just to let you know, guys.
Yep. Good advice. That shows a little bit of how rural our area is. We really don't have anywhere else to shop.
It's Walmart or bust, really.
Yeah,
Walmart or online.
Or online, and a couple mom and pop shops, but really, there's nowhere you can go to get more than either just food or just clothes or whatever than Walmart.
I know another one.
Oh, please.
It's pretty close to Walmart. It's Martin's.
Martin's, yep. I would probably invest in Martin's if they were public. They're not a public company.
Public?
No,
Yeah.
they're just a small main company. They only have like 5 or 7 stores.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So for those who would have no idea what a Martin's is, Martin's is
There must be other
discount store.
There must be other stores like that.
There is, but I just don't know what they are like. So what they do is they buy stuff from businesses that are closing at discounted prices, and they sell things usually for like 50 or 60% of their value. So they're buying stuff at like 23, 25% cost. And then selling them to us for these crazy markdowns. You never know what you're going to get at a Martin's because it's just whatever they happen to buy that week.
And no Martin's is ever the same. Like,
No.
I've heard people say that Martin's in Holden or whatever, if there's one in Holden. Or
Yep, there's one.
anyway, that one's I've heard that one's way better. but I've never stepped foot in them. I don't like them.
Every other Martin's is way cleaner than ours,
Yeah.
and it looks better put together. But nonetheless, you can get some really cheap stuff at that store. And if you could put in the comments what type of store is like that, we would love to know what everybody else would think of. That's like the popular brand for that.
The only thing I could think of that was close to that would be like Goodwill, but that's all donated stuff,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's kind of different. All right, so we'll give a little pitch before we get done. Once again, we're talking about Robinhood, the platform that we use to invest. We have a code down in the description. It's down there.
Down there.
And if you use it, you can get a $5 stock when you make an account, and we will get a $5 stock when we make the account. And that will go towards, well, I'm sure in some way or another, go towards Brick's college fund. So I'm sure he's excited about it. Brick's actually been working on paying himself first, right?
Mhm.
How much money you got in that old bank account of yours now?
44.
$44, not too bad. So he's doing pretty good. And that's not counting his pretty good Pokemon collection that he's been spending his own money on too, because I won't buy him Pokemon cards. He's got to sell his own cards to buy more cards and stuff. So he's doing pretty good there too. But back to Robinhood. I totally messed up the Robinhood.
Robinhood. We're talking about Robinhood, but the link in the description. You get a stock, we get a stock, mutual. I think you said you were going towards his college.
Yeah. Whatever I end up getting out of it, because obviously we split. We're gonna invest further, but someday I'm going to use the money we invest to pay for Brick going to school or something. The big thing about the Robinhood thing is you do not have to link a bank. I think that's really important. You do set up a brokerage, so you need your social security number, any other banking information. If you went into a brand new bank and made an account, you need the exact same information. So
it's also free. It won't cost you a penny.
It does not cost you a penny. You don't even really have to use the platform, I guess, if you don't want to. But if I were you, I'd wait the 3 days to sell your free stock, buy something that costs around that amount of money that you think is cool, and then it just gives you something to look at, like keep track of. Like the last one I got was Groupon. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on Groupon.
The coupon.
I got Zynga before. What else did we get?
I've never received a single free one. So.
Yeah. SunPower, the Canadian solar power company.
Dad, look, I don't have an arm.
You don't have an arm. And with that, we'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and let us know if this kind of video is interesting. At the end of the month, we'll do a review of how well Brick's portfolio of what he decided to buy did versus the price on today, and then compare that to our portfolio for the month.
And remember, always be ready for opportunity.
Always be ready for opportunity. Say bye, Brick.
Subscribe, guys, if you like this. Comment below if you like this.